Yo everyone, what is up? It's Stranger Things back again with another video, and today's video is of course going to be another NFT sharing. I'm going to be sharing a project today that recently concluded its pre-sale, but the reason why I'm actually still bringing this up is because the public sale has yet to commence and there is still a chance for you to get in on this project. Now, this project does not have much of a Twitter presence, but on Instagram it has over 130k followers, and it is also affiliated with another project that has done over 155,000 Ether in trading volume and consistently ranks amongst the top projects by volume on OpenSea. So what project am I referring to? I'm actually referring to Murakami Flowers. So Murakami Flowers, some of you already know about this project, but basically for those who may not be so well informed, right? Murakami Flowers, as I mentioned, they just concluded their whitelist pre-sale, and actually their whitelist pre-sale had a mint price of 0.0727 Ether, and the floor price previously was 6.5 Ether, and now actually it is 8.1 Ether. So that's just wow, right? I think that the floor price might dip during the public sale, but I think there's no dispute that this project has truly taken off to the moon and Valhalla. So before I go on, right, just a bit of background about Takashi Murakami, who is the brainchild behind this Murakami Flowers project and why it is so popular, right? It's because actually Takashi Murakami is a Japanese contemporary artist who has been doing this pretty much for a very long time. As you can see, he's already 60 years old. The way to think about Takashi Murakami is that he's just one of the most visible and important Japanese artists working today, and some even go as far to say that his influence on Japan in terms of his art kind of rivals what Andy Warhol has done for the United States. And he is known for disseminating and promoting pop art strategies in ways that are unforeseen by American critics and artists, or basically just by the West, right? So Takashi Murakami himself, he has already built up quite a presence, and now entering the NFT space, definitely people are going to be very interested to see what he's coming up with. So this essentially is his first ever project in the NFT space. It's called Murakami Flowers. When you do mint the project, you will receive this seed, and subsequently you can exchange this seed for a flower. Now, I did say that this was his first ever collection, but what happened was that he originally launched Murakami Flowers as just a collection of 108 NFTs. But back then what happened was that actually he realized that he was quite unprepared. The mint didn't take off very well, so he actually withdrew the sales of the Murakami Flowers original collection just 2 weeks after releasing it in end March in 2021. But what came out of that, right, was that he actually received many invitations for collaborations, but he essentially felt that they were not very genuine and only focused on numbers. So he turned them down and decided to take some time to escape and refocus. Eventually what happened was that in November he was actually contacted by Artifact, and Artifact is the person who is behind the very prominent Clonex collection, which is widely considered to be one of the up-and-coming blue-chip NFTs. So when he was approached through a casual invitation by Artifact, he actually said that he was quite inspired by the Artifact team's genuine love for sneakers and how it was so intense that he felt that he could trust them. So he eventually decided to team up with Artifact and could learn a lot about the metaverse from the young team at Artifact. Essentially, they teamed up, and what happened as a result was they relaunched this Murakami Flowers collection, right? So there's a total of 4,000 whitelist catered actually. So 3,500 will go to all the members who are whitelisted, and the remaining 500 goes to actually the team members. That leaves about 6,751 pieces available for the public sale. Now, as a Clonex holder, you will be entitled to be on this whitelist to go ahead for the pre-sale. But as you can see, right, Clonex floor price is quite steep, so not everyone will have this kind of opportunity to actually take part in the whitelist via this manner. You can actually also see that they have received quite a substantial boost from the Murakami pre-sale period, and subsequently it dipped off because nobody needs the whitelist anymore once the pre-sale ends. Yeah, that's kind of just an interesting observation here. And you can also see that Clonex itself is quite a prominent collection, right? It has basically stayed above the 10th floor ever since end January and never looked back. Now, jumping back to Murakami Flowers, right? If you go onto the website, you can actually see kind of the things that he has laid out in terms of this project, his motivation, what I just described about his story with Murakami Flowers. You can learn more about the roadmap. You can find out more by yourself here. Some of the things that I found particularly interesting. This is actually one of the pictorial roadmaps that he has showed previously. So Murakami Flowers is just one piece of what he has planned in this future roadmap. But because Murakami Flower is going to be the Genesis collection, right? Genesis collections tend to command a certain kind of premium and prestige and benefits for subsequent collections as well. So that is probably why Murakami Flowers is taking off the way it has been going so far. Some other things that I also noticed were that they were planning to release the portable game, so this is rather interesting as well. So the call to action for this video really is just to register for the lottery to purchase the Murakami Flowers. What you got to do now is to join the public raffle. The process is incredibly simple. All you got to do is to fill in your email here, and then once you submit, they're going to send you a verification email where you can key in your wallet address, and then this can be done all the way until 5th April. It's likely going to be very tough to win a spot. Chances are going to be really slim, but there's really no harm, right, to just give it a shot. No harm trying. Do give me a shout out if you actually manage to win from my sharing, right? Best of luck to everyone. And yeah, once again, just like to remind everyone that NFTs are a high risk investment, so please do your own research. Make sure you mint the correct collection, not some fake links. Look out for the NFT collection with the verified tick, right? And yeah, if you want to know more about how to avoid scams, you can also check out my other video that I'll link somewhere around here. And if you are interested in my other NFT content, feel free to subscribe to my channel, right? Last but not least, before I end this video, right, I'd just like to share a piece of good news. I've recently been invited to actually be a content contributor for the Red Sea, which is a alpha Discord channel that's recently launched that I find quite interesting. So do check out the Red Sea. Yeah, like this video if you have benefited from it, and I'll see you in the next time. Peace.